it's amazing to see, a city like Chicago over the long haul. There's substantial manufacturing and distribution. We're right in the center of the country, which is good.
Yeah,
I grew up in the western suburbs, and like Tell Labs and Lucent and
sure.
like the telecom like boom, like that employed a lot of the families that I went to like middle school and high school with around here. And then you
Sure.
have like pharmaceutical, med device, but it's really like that future. It's technology jobs across the world,
Yeah.
and we need to make sure that that's
Well,
represented here.
well,
And then
one of the things that should give you some hope is that the pandemic taught us a couple of lessons, but one of the lessons was we better have supplies and resilience and redundancy much more localized than before. So I call this the difference between, just in time, which is the way that we, for the last 25 years, we stole it from the Japanese, and we were all about just in time. The inventory would arrive the morning that you needed it on the line.
Lean
Wouldn't
Six
have,
Sigma,
yeah,
right?
and you wouldn't
Yep.
have one extra bolt that wasn't needed. And then along comes the pandemic, and we don't have our own PPE, we don't have our own supply chains, we don't have anything. So I think the next few years, and by the way, this is what Amazon is doing. I mean, Amazon is buying warehousing capability around every major city in the country and building these huge warehouses. There are 11 of them just in Chicago. And I think what's going to happen is businesses are going to say, you know what, I want to have some of my critical supply closer to me. I want to do 3D printing, but that's a ways off. So warehousing, local supply, some of the areas you described, some of the facilities that are sitting in the suburbs are going to be repurposed, and many of them may be high-end or high-tech warehouses that will permit businesses to store critical and essential supplies much nearer to the home than used to be. So that'll create delivery jobs. It'll create some very interesting issues about electric vehicles and autonomous trucks and things like that. So.